When the world goes insane, when nothing is as it used to be, you may find yourself frozen in time. You may find yourself traveling back in time. When nothing is as it used to be, and yet everything feels so familiar. Like you've been here before. Like you've seen this before. Like you've been drinking here before. When the world goes insane, you just stay insane.
Prost. Chug it like Norris.
Nein, das genieße ich jetzt. Das ist das erste Bier im Hotel, wenn man angekommen ist. Das ist special.
Du willst auch wieder, dass ich den ganzen Tag sitze und Untertitel schreibe, oder?
Ja, ganz genau. Zack.
Was it the voice? Was it the fire burning in me? All of the noise turned into choirs of harmony. Left me with the pieces of forever that you broke. But since you left me alone, I've been high.
Wie früher. Juhu. Wie früher. Juhu. Alter, wie früher. Ich muss Logistik fahren. Wie früher.
Gita! Come on, please, come on.
Okay, hey everyone. I hope you had so far a very, very good kind of arriving and had at least a little bit of time to either get a drink, for example right there, or at least something to eat, so that we are surviving not only today, but of course also tomorrow.
If not, we're gonna send someone over and get some Luftschlangen and then we make it.
Yay, air snakes.
Air snakes.
Gut. Guten Tag. Mahlzeit. Die ist aber niedlich. Ja. Ein Small Boy.
Ja, genau. Setz dich hin. Das ist gute Filtermilch.
Mahlzeit.
Mahlzeit. Wir packen schon die Getiere ein.
Ich merke schon, ne?
Immer schön mit Maske, Kinder, ne?
Oh, Filterkuss.
Alles gut gefiltert.
Ja.
We've got the
was trying to see through your flaws. Cause I know that you got so much more to give. You made a real mess, but I miss you though. Cause I can go to sleep when I'm alone again. Say you wanna fix our problems. How long should I be waiting? Feels like I've had too much of drama, but I'm not ready to give it.
Vielleicht habe ich
extra
also wenn du jetzt die andere Seite noch machst, dann ist hinaus von der 3.
Yay, all negative.
Ich bin so entspannt. Er hat das gern. Wir lassen es einfach stecken. Hallo? Hallo? Oh, lass mich mal ein zweites rein. Ich wette, das funktioniert. Ich habe das noch nie gemacht.
Es ist ja schön, wenn ihr Spaß habt. Ich freue mich auch, euch alle wiederzusehen.
Das Schöne ist ja, BBF, wir haben auch noch die etwas gröberen. Ne? Da ist der größere Bärbel drauf.
Ich muss weg, ich muss weg. Nein. Ich muss hier Maske. Nein.
Wer sagt, dass Sie für die Nase sind?
Was?
Harnröhrenabstrich.
Nee, schon wieder.
Es gibt da oben was.
Es gibt ja da oben. Also ist das meine Launch. Was macht mein Dreck hier? Wer braucht Tüffel?
Jeder einzelne
Prioritäten.
Deswegen haben wir den Deck hier. Ohne Recht keine Fursuits. Sonst ist so eine Fursuit Launch völlig sinnfrei ohne Recht.
Meine Meinung steht fest. Hör auf, mir mit Tatsachen zu befolgen.
So kommt der Chineser macht die WM. Ja.
Was wird das? Mund-zu-Mund-Beatmung? And still. Ja.
kleiner grüner Fuchs.
Aus dem Weg, Junge.
I was right. I knew it. Hey. Warte.
Oh, you. What are you doing here, dirty old man? Have you been disinfected yet?
Like having that sick satisfaction of pressing all the elevator buttons all at once.
Finally! Woohoo! That was quite the roller coaster ride that we had there, didn't we? 2020, the year when a lot of things went different as most of us expected. But do you know what? Despite of all, I'm glad we were able to pull it off. Creating a whole new digital experience off scratch and showing that we as a fandom will stick around no matter what. Token, can you give us a brief summary of our numbers again?
Sure. Over the course of 3 days, we had provided 1,850 minutes of live Twitch content with 20 unique shows with more than 40 awesome panelists. The live stream had something around 23,000 clicks and our chatty audience produced 14,600 comments and almost double that on the newly set up Eurofurence Discord. We helped 237 people to find their new favorite pirate shirt and most importantly, raised over 6,000 euros for cheaters in need.
For something that was supposed to be a rerun of media content from BBF and other creators, that is absolutely great. Though, I'm glad we are back to physical cons again. And filled up dealers den and breathtaking art show featuring artists from all around the world. A stage that rivals the sound and laser constructions of bigger raves and rockstar festivals on the planet. Little events here and there all around the place, from weird flash mobs, late night karaoke and the most fluffiest fur piles you can ever imagine. And of course, never forget a lobby with thousands of people meeting old and new friends alike.
Jayanan?
We have a lot of new cool ideas coming, like the fursuit.
Jayanan, do you remember EF25, Fractures in Time?
Of course. I handed out the guidelines myself. Those damn slurries nearly caused an issue with the time continuum. Even the Puppet Show was almost on schedule.
Well, let's say that not everyone read the manual, so the first in the engineering said something about rather nasty mutations of those slurries.
Mutations? What in the empty wine bottle of Kage do you want to say?
Well, it's something like a brain freeze in time. Everything from last year just went by as time dragged on. Almost forgot what conventions are.
We have to do it all again?
Oh, there is. We have to reignite those memories. They said we have to do it all over again.
Cheater! Up! Come on!
What the hell is it this time? I mean, last year you said
Who
something
cares
about...
what I said last year? We have more important matters to care about. People lost track of time.
Whatever.
Literally. The stories are still everywhere and made time fly by. Let me demonstrate.
Okay.
How old are you?
Well, what do you think? Well, 35 maybe? 32?
Maybe in your head, but you're 48.
What? No! That's completely impossible! I mean, look at me!
You can regret your life choices later. Right now, we have to stop this thing.
And how are you going to do that?
People have begun to forget what furrycons are all about. We have to make them remember again.
Well, great, but where do we start? Well, Löwy is still recovering up there from the shock that EFO is free of charge.
Okay.
Oh. Apparently that's also a feature now. Avali can fly in this level, but please everybody, do so at your own risk, alright? Okay, where were we?
Well, you know, we still have that time problem.
Oh yeah, I remember. Well, I guess that calls for a board meeting. Löwy's still out. Where's Nightfox? Hey, have you seen Nightfox? Last time I met him, he said he has just the right thing to solve this problem, but I haven't seen him in a while. What?
What the?
Where?
Take off your headsets. Take off your headsets.
Oh, sorry.
Diana.
Sorry. Oh.
See?
Look at this. Hello, everybody.
Yes.
Hi there. You're so silent. Oh, well, time goes by so fast in VR. It's amazing. So amazing. Well, we're here. We are broadcasting live from the Maritime Hotel in Magdeburg, a location that seems eerily familiar. But we were with a really small group here, and it does feel great to have at least some of a real audience again. We'd love to have invited all of you who are watching there, all the 4,000 people who usually show up at the F. But there was just not enough time to do that. I would like to thank, for the first part, the awesome stage audio and video team who set up all this stuff for basically €0. I have no idea how they managed it. You can imagine, usually we're taking a con fee from roughly 3,000 people. That gives us a budget to work with. And a lot of people opted to donate their con fee last year. And we made a point of spending an absolute minimum of that for this event. And pretty much everything you're going to see here is either paid for by the guests who are right here, right now, or has been basically donated to us for free, so including the work that people put into it. And they did a great job setting all this up, and it's completely crazy. So if you're going to watch the dances, it's going to be amazing. I'd also like to thank our security team for making sure everything is legal and safe, and especially Dingo for shoving that thing into my brain. That felt very nice. But yes, and everyone who's here and spontaneously volunteered to help us set up and clean up and do everything. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for making this happen. All right, in that case, there's only one thing that is left for me to say, and that is, I hereby declare Eurofurence Online 2021 open. Enjoy!
Take my hand around Don't you think we're done?
Spürst du den Beat?
Don't you
Spürst du den Beat?
Don't you think we're done?
Stirb nicht! Nein! Komm zurück!
Let me. Don't know what to do, what to say to make you leave with me. Make me feel alive. Take my hand and run, let me be the one. Let's just take the dive. Night's only begun, don't you think we're done? Don't you think we're done? Don't you think we're done?
Es wurden keine Tiere verletzt.
Don't you think we're done? Make me feel alive. Take my hand and run, let me be the one. Let's just take the dive. Night's only begun. Don't you think we're done?
Ich habe dir einen Auftrag gegeben. Bevor ich gegangen bin, lag hier eine restliche Pizza.
Ja, da hast du dich auch wieder hingesetzt zu der Pizza.
Nein.
Doch?
Nein, die Pizza ist weg.
Ja, jetzt!
Nein, die Pizza war weg, als ich wiederkam.
Das ist Ying Hong, das ist nicht meine.
You had one job. Pizza verloren.
Say I'm dangerous 'cause I broke all the cages. No, I won't sit and take it. No, no. They left me for dead, I guess I'll never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. They'll never, never, never learn. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
So it's been a full year now since I last sang a song about how we didn't have any conventions because of COVID, and now we're here again, and we're not much has changed. You know what I'm saying? So I wrote a song about that, and then I was like, okay, I'll do a song for the first 6 months of the COVID lockdown, which is like late 2020 to January 2021. And that December 2020, and then oh crap, I'm running out of time. It was like 4 months ago. I'm like, frick, COVID's almost done. I got to make sure I write that part 2. And now we're this song's going to get a part 3, 4, and 5. It seems like, right? So this is part 1. And if you're listening, you're like, what are these? January, This is, for the context, this is supposed to be 2020 COVID timeline, but in song. And it's not too sad. It'll be all right. 2, 3. My friends in the chat are getting their messages deleted, so I'm like, good work, everyone. In late January, we heard of a virus, some kind of flu that was some kind of worse. The game show host told us that he'd have to fire us, thinking concerns about going to work. Lie, lie, lie. It'll die when it's warmer. Lie, lie, lie. It will just disappear. Lie, 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 only old people get it. Lie, 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 well at least it's not here. Aye, aye, we shout for the captain. Oh, oh, we ask what is this? So stay 6 feet from me and keep the mask on, or this is a year when we won't have a con. Got through February and not much had happened. It's over in China and we'll be okay. Never mind the Italians, there's no need to stay in. Arizona and Washington just have 1 case. Lie, lie, lie. Less than 50 infected. Lie, lie, lie. You see, no one has died. Lie, lie, lie. We should still go to CPAC. Lie, lie, lie. Burners won't vote for Biden. Aye, aye. We shout for the captain. Oh, we ask what is this? So stay 6 feet from me and keep your mask on, for this is a year when we won't have a con. I just realized that I say stay 6 feet from me, but I'm talking to non-imperial people, except for England, who's about to go back to, it's not freedom units anymore, baby. It's going to be freedom and crumpet units. Rejoin us, England. Do feet again. Don't. I think the metric system is better, but I should change it to so keep 2 meters from me and keep your mask on, for this is a year when we won't have a con. So now you understand, right? Yeah. For the last time this year, we went to the airport over Chat, you're killing me now. No, it's better. We want to stay on metric. Sorry, everybody. Boris Johnson has said no. For the last time this year, we went to the airport, off to Virginia, the start of a tour. Maybe someone was coughing and asked what you're there for. Just go to the doctor unless you are poor. Lie, lie. Who did this? Obama? Lie, lie. See, there's plenty of tests. Lie, lie. There's no copay for treatment. Lie, lie. I'm doing my best. Aye, we replaced the captain. We ask what is this? So 2 meters from me and keep your mask on, for it's yet 1 more year when we won't have a con. Now New York's exploded, they've run out of doctors. Dragon Con's canceled, so's BLFC. For 2 weeks or longer, you might be a walker. Lock down unless you're a broke employee. Lie, lie, lie. It's all because China. Lie, lie, lie. Take hydroxychloroquine. Lie, lie, lie. Yeah, sure you can protest. Lie, lie, lie. Bail the rich out again. Aye, aye. We shout for the captain. Oh, we We ask, what is this? So 2 meters from me, and keep your mask on, or it's yet one more year when we won't have a con. The police were out doing their unprovoked murders. Minneapolis said that enough was enough. In all 50 states, our protectors and servers beat up your children to show that they're tough. Lie, lie, lie. We'll stop using tear gas. Lie, lie, lie. He deserved to die. Lie, lie, lie. Don't trust your own eyeballs. Lie, lie, lie. While we lie, 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 lie. We shout for the captain. Oh, we ask, what is this? So stay 6 feet from me and keep your mask on, for this is a year when we won't have a con. In the heat of the summer, here come the evictions. Landlords need rent so they don't have to work. Mask up or die and hold strong your convictions. Owning a house is one wealthiness perk. Lie, lie, lie. Sure, we'll donate the money. Lie, lie, lie. To combat ALS. Lie, lie, lie. Get your ass back to work. Now lie, lie, lie. We'll get out of this mess. Aye, aye. We shout for the captain. Oh, oh. We ask, what is this? So 2 meters from me, and keep your mask on, or it's yet one more year when we won't have a con. To be continued.
So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away.
There has to be like a Pilsner here. Did you order the Pilsner? Is that a cord?
It seems like it, yes.
Could be one of my co-workers. Why does he not have a Pilsner? Why is he so angry looking? He's German, you know that.
But he has no Pilsner. That's his expected looks.
That's it. Dude, what the fuck is my Pilsner? That's what he. That's.
Someone stole his Pilsner.
Yeah, he's like, it was here. My Pilsner was here. I want it, and I'm going to mess people up if I don't get it. I'm going to whip them with my electric cord. Wo ist mein verdammtes Bier?
Ice's in my veins. Won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who taught and made you king of England? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. Storms come, so you better start running.
Das können wir ändern.
Ich glaube, so sehr habe ich es doch nicht vermisst, dass BBF uns filmt. wir haben einfach keine Vampire.
Well, hello there, boys.
Jetzt kommst du, wo das Bier leer ist und ich gerade rüberkommen wollte und...
Ich verstecke mich. Jetzt wird er rüberkommen.
Wie wir helfen.
Ja, genau. Jetzt kann man mich auch wieder ertragen.
Das ist mein Live auch.
Machst du wieder Videos, damit du später Leute blackmail kannst?
Ja, außer Schöppi.
Wieso? Ah, ja.
Ich hätte auch gerne Hefeweiß.
Well, you cannot taste the alcohol. That's very easy to get. Oh, wow.
Hello!
Your massive eye is
Ladies and gentlemen, I am beyond honored to be back on the Eurofurence stage. Why these people keep inviting me back, I don't know. I am Uncle Kage. I gave them a pre-recorded story hour. According to Big Blue Fox, they lost the recording and entreated me to do this live, so I'm going to. But in the past couple of years, it has become extremely clear to me that as much as I think I'm any good at telling stories, I'm at my best telling stories when I am accompanied by one of the most talented musicians I have ever met in my entire life. I am so pleased to be rejoined by Fox Amore. But anyway, yes.
Just been at the bar and asked Stefan, but he is completely busy.
Of course.
But he extra mixed one kaldemushi for you. He sends his regards, and afterwards we can go over. He's just...
Stefan, I have your cold pussy. I'm going to put it in my mouth. Vielen Dank. Oh my God. Bring me another one when this one's done. I love that stuff. We're not going to talk about my experiences with pussy in my mouth, okay? No, that's for a different story. Another time when my mother is not watching the stream. Hi, Mom. I didn't just say that. Let's move on. This story involves Scotland.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Just go away from...
That works.
That's the Brexit version. We're working on it, Germany. We're working on it.
I was traveling. They don't have do they have bagpipes on that? Please don't. No, please, no.
I think they do, and I think there's actually pretty good bagpipes in this.
No, the Geneva Convention forbids it.
Hang on. Where's it? Oh, it's on. Yeah, it's going to be under this one. Let's see.
Pink lip. I'm looking for something. Right. Move. I want to hear this. No, I don't want to hear this. Okay, it has been said that a gentleman is a man who knows how to play the bagpipes but doesn't. Anyway, I had traveled to the United Kingdom, as we called it back then. 7 laboratories in 5 days. I started in the south. And then headed north to bonny Scotland.
What the heck?
I don't know. It's your bagpipe.
It's the Irish ones. Look at this.
That's Irish? Apparently, Irishmen have very floppy bags.
can't invent two notes. See,
that's an Ulian pipe, yeah. So, it was very, very stressful. A lot of, all that travel. I happened to wind up in, of all places, Edinburgh. Ooh. Had I but known. This was years ago. This was 2004. I was in Edinburgh, and a local furry who was in Edinburgh, said, you've got to see Edinburgh Castle. Oh, and while you're there, you've got to see the 1 o'clock gun. And I said, why? He said, 'cause it's cool. I said, all right. Interesting thing about Edinburgh Castle. For years, they have had a large field artillery up on the roof of that castle. And every day, at the exact hour of 1 o'clock, a very proper British Army officer comes out with a stopwatch. You would think he was running a story hour or something. Comes out with a stopwatch. That gun raises, and exactly 1 o'clock, they fire a shell out to sea. And the sound is heard for miles, and that is a signal to the town and to ships at sea that the hour of 1 o'clock has just struck, so they can set their watches. Of course, I'm a tourist. This gentleman's name was Sergeant Thomas Mackey was his name. I still remember that. Very, very sweet man. Hard to understand, but very, very sweet. And I had to ask him the tourist question, which he's probably heard 1 or 2 times before. I said, Sergeant Mackey, I'm very curious. Everywhere else in the world, we mark the hour of 12 o'clock. Why is it that you choose 1 o'clock? And he laughed. He said, we're Scottish, laddie. If we did it at 12, we'd have to waste 12 shells. Whether it was the stress, or the concussion, or the horror, which I experienced for the first time, that fog that sweeps in to Edinburgh, it's like a blanket wrapping you up. I was so excited when I first saw that fog, because I'd never seen anything like it. I left my hotel and I went out, and it's like being lost in the middle of the ocean. This fog is so thick, I literally could not see beyond my elbow. And I also couldn't see where the hotel was. I knew I was standing in the middle of the street, and the first thing going through my mind was, do I tell the officer I was hit by a truck or a lorry? I finally managed to find a wall, and it's brilliant. I had wondered why they don't have street signs over there. They nail the name of the street to the wall. That's so that stupid tourists and drunken Scots can always find the hotel just by feeling up along the wall, and they can find it.
Ist es nicht flauschig? Ist es so flauschig?
And I'm feeling alright. It's slow motion, baby, it's just you and I. Yet the burn makes you feel so alive. And we live in the moment till you live into life. We're here now, let's party together. Let's live life, tonight is forever. We're here now, let's party together. Let's live life, tonight is forever. Let the rhythm move us, yeah baby, take it too far. You're at the center of my attention, yeah you got me so lost. I love the way that you move, and how the lights keep out the groove. We're like in a movie, baby, but it
goes insane, and you find the one place that still sells black ice.
But he's always like working on rocket science and shit, so no chance to ever get him. If anybody has Elon Musk's phone number, please send it to me because I want to invite him as a guest of honor. He admitted on Twitter that he's curious about furries. And yes, we could really get an upgrade to our budget. Yes, and beyond that, I think EF should be the first convention to send a fursuiter to Mars. I have a few suggestions of who to send there, by the way. Not gonna tell.
Digga, dein Ernst? Genau, dein Bällchen.
Das hier ist ein sogenannter Minzstängel. Man benutzt ihn, um daran Minze festzumachen. Es gibt dann so kleine Minzplättchen. Diese Minzplättchen werden dann in so einen Minzcocktail reingeminzt. Dieser Minzcocktail schmeckt prinzipiell genauso wie, wie heißt das? Wie Minze, ja genau, wie Minze. Wie heißt diese Minztäfelchen? After Eight, genau. Das ist After Eight auf Dope.
You stole some of my black ice and poisoned the ferret's soul.
Poison my soul? Black eyes? What the fuck is going on here?
Why did you do that?
I'll tell you why. I did it because just for once in my lifetime, I wanted to achieve something on my own. I am now the first shadow creature ever to use the dark power of black ice.
Stefan, Liebchen, I need you here. Zweimal Black Ice für uns. Für euch Black Ice. Ich muss dort nur schnell einen kalten Kaffee.
Welcome to Virtualfurence 2021 dance competition. We're going to have so much fun. I'm so excited. This is one of those events last year that just had my mind blown for a month straight. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Okay.
My name's Pickapedi. I am not a dancer. However, I'm very well versed in the technology that everyone's going to be wearing.
Strobes here. This is actually my first time using full body tracking for VR.
Well, my name is Leon the Fox. I'm a fursuit dancer as well as Strobes, and I've been doing some content creation revolving VR chat.
I've never felt so alive in my life, 'cause you make me come to life every time I'm free. Oh, and I'm loving all that you do. Can't you see that I'm crashing right into you? That I'm crashing right into you. I'm free. Oh, and I'm loving all that you do. Can't you see that I'm crashing right into you? Yeah, I'm free falling. Can you hear me calling for you? Yeah, I'm free falling. I'ma keep on falling for you. I'm free. Oh, and I'm loving all that you do. Can't you see?
I've got something to say. Let me just take off my headset and wipe down the God. lenses because that dance was steamy.
Felt so alive in my life, 'cause you make me come to life every time I'm free.
You're mimicking your emotions very well. The only thing I was kind of missing was a little bit high energy with the body movements.
You almost had like a sinister vibe, which was like really, really good.
I have a very important message to deliver to you from chat because I keep getting hollered at. And let me make sure that I get it exactly correct. Yes, that's what I thought. Live It Fulf wants me to tell you that you're stinky.
That really got me. I was like, ooh, this is good. That like really got my attention.
Bori, that was phenomenal. I love that your little tail has been wagging through all the critique. You're so cute. You're so cute.
I told you before this competition, I was, returning champion. You're gonna have a handicap, and you better deliver. And my God, what was that?
I have been sitting going crazy in my chair.
This is just non-stop. This dance competition is non-stop excellence. Your winner of the 2021 Virtual Furence Dance Competition is Jude! Yeah, back to champion!
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Nice.
Going off. Wear the noodle crown. Wear the noodle crown with pride. Thank you.
Jeez, we're so sorry, chat. Jeez.
I would love to unroll them. Stop, everybody stop.
You were fine all this time, I was inside out. Put my heart in your hands till it came back round. Didn't think that you'd fallen so deep. Didn't know that I had it in me. Guess my sanity breaks away too easy.
When the world goes insane, you dance.
Bring it to a halt, you're whack and it's all your fault. Back down, back down, back down, back down, back down. That's how it was and that's how it is.
from the tap. And I'm hating the slack, couple man slide around like they hate in the gaff. Please stop talking that trash, cause the vibes and the fun all the way to the back.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. We like to move it.
Welcome to Convention War Stories with my dear friend Uncle Kage and yours truly.
Any rule in any convention standard of conduct is there because somebody made it necessary.
Just like the guy who decided to set up his guitar amp in front of a hotel room to prank his friends at 4 in the morning and then play a guitar solo at full volume on the 3rd floor in the residential area and film himself and put it on YouTube.
German fingers time.
Same thing, you know. We told him, look, we all laughed very hard. It was very funny. What were you thinking, you idiot?
Okay, that's both the tragedy and the joy of social media. People do can I say shit?
Yeah, you can.
People do shit at conventions, and then they film themselves doing it, which makes it very easy for me afterward.
And it would have been so great if they did that at someone else's convention.
Yes, like yours.
Or yours. Or,
Whichever.
Or theirs, I don't know.
Between conventions, you have a storage place, and things stay in there for pretty much the year. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Do you remember years ago when Anthrocon used to have a hospitality suite?
Oh, yeah.
We used to serve food in the hospitality suite. I guess somebody who was very thrifty thought that it would save money if they packed the bologna and the egg salad and the bread into a box, which found its way into the storage. I'm the one that opened the door the next year.
Does that guy also staff at Eurofurence?
Why do you ask?
Do you know the smell of like half a barrel of premixed Eurofurence green going stale for 1 year?
I suspect you do.
That's probably the worst prison wine you can make.
Well, there is actually this actually led to a rule at Anthrocon. My logistics crew opens the storage locker, and then I come along. I don't open the door. They open the door and tell me if it's safe.
Yes, the day when we found that barrel of Eurofurence green, it's when I found out that even mold has like a food chain. so apparently the first it starts like fermenting and creating alcohol, but then the rest floats on top, and then there's this a green like fluffy mold that grows on that, and when that dies, there comes like a second part that's like slightly orange that eats the remains of the green mold, and then eventually that turns black and dries out, and what remains is just pure misery and rot.
And then it starts its own furry convention.
Yes. It was very close to holding like free elections.
That's when, it's a volunteer organization, so you're not allowed to kill the people working for you, but boy, you sometimes want to.
Hello, everybody. It's time for the most unplanned, unrehearsed, complicated show of the day. Welcome to Clearing Out the Attic. And why is it called Clearing Out the Attic? Yay! There's some people who still haven't gone home. That's so nice.
I'm so grateful for that.
Yes. Why this event and what's it going to be about? Well, we had a bit of a problem to doing a Paw Patrol panel about new material because,
you say it.
well, there's no new material. There hasn't been for 2 years, actually. So we thought what we're going to do is we're going to show you some old stuff.
Yeah, and we thought that would be really easy just picking up some old crates from our storage, but as always, we overdid us, and in the preparation we had big plans, and now I'm really, really grateful that this show is actually going on, because we had so many mishaps in the last close call, last minutes. Our main actress had to sign off, and
I've brought the entire archive of Paw Patrol materials of the last 20 years. So if we need,
we have some service.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
It's a bad decision.
Are you fucking kidding me?
21.
21. That symbol of the rebellion of Keepers of the Light, that was
metal
the,
work.
The Tree of Knowledge, the secret symbol of the underground revolution. And this is a piece done by Valiant Vulpine. We didn't even know who they were.
No, we had to chase them to get to talk to them. And after that, they were really, really shy and didn't want to approach us.
She saw the skies of a star and she decided to make like a miniature version of Alpha that is all like cute and fluffy and you can take her to bed. And she's not going to eat your sheep.
This is the most amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, this is from the Keepers universe, so it's actually from the Golden Eyes show. We have Potami and
Rain Dancer.
Rain Dancers.
Here we see Sunny dressing up as an Astar Air Force pilot. And one thing, you know, the leaders of the rebellion.
Oh no, shots were not.
It has no label. Yeah, twice the half-life of plutonium. I'm very close to the end of my half-life, by the way.
Can you put the flyers away?
I'm going to fly the putters away.
Lots of stuff just happened over this lovely online convention. We hope that you had a lovely kind of time and also your personal dingo to bring you something to drink. In many kind of cases, we definitely hope that you enjoyed the kind of show that we just have presented to you over the last days, but also that you had a lovely time with the people around you and of course the people online and everywhere else. So, unfortunately, it is really coming to an end. We had 2,600 people on Discord, or at least the accounts there. We've had 7,000 different kinds of comments there, which is lovely. You poked about everything in regard of the pulpit show, about the first science people, of course about a lot of Kage. And there was a lot of Kage. But apparently you definitely love it, and we were extremely happy that we was here and joining us for the event. For the Twitch, we had also a lot of people joining us there. We had a content about something like 50 hours just run, so there's a lot of things that we're able to see there, and there were somewhere about 478 people at max watching it, so we are very, very happy that we made so many people happy. For everything else, there's of course also the stats on our charity that we definitely want to tell there, because you managed so far that we have 4,000 euro for the charity, for the cheetahs in need. This means that you have exactly 1,337 meals secured for the cheetahs in need. But we don't want to stop there. There are still opportunities for you to donate, and there's of course also the information coming in from the Redbubble shop. So everything that is still coming in, we will still count, and we will give the last numbers tomorrow on our Twitter page. But to give you a little bit more incentives, there are of course a little bit more of goals that we want to reach. So with the 4th, that there are more meals coming, and with the 6th kind of goal that our chairman here, well, when he is sober again, we'll definitely make a fool out of him. I'm pretty certain he is pretty good at that. So we want to make it happen on the 6,000 euro.
What?
What? Did we make it?
We
made it? That's awesome!
Wait!
No!
Cheetah! It's not yet 6,000! We need Seth to get there!
6,000!
Not yet! Not yet!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We had 1.5 difficult years for everyone around the world, and we have been collectively trying to fight this pandemic. We have been socially distancing, we have been wearing masks, we have been staying at home. And staying at home sounded like easy at first, but it became a real burden. And I thank everyone who's following the rules, but I know furries are very social beings, and there were no conventions, no local meetups where you can find like-minded people. And I also know that such an online event is not a real replacement for this. I still hope that we manage to shine some light into your weekend, and that I want you to know that you're not alone. We will meet again, maybe on another convention, maybe on next year's EF, on a local meetup, or even just online. And yes, we are a community that care for each other, so I wish you the best and hope to see you again next year.
Fortunately, we already have something for next year coming. So, please, Mr. Chairman, can you tell us once more the numbers that the people should keep in mind?
Yeah, the numbers are 24-8, 28-8. So, Eurofurence 2022...
26.
26, no!
What? 26.3.
Yes. I can't think anymore. I don't think. No, Eurofurence 26 is going to take place from August 24th to August 28th in the year 2022. So that worked. And we are so much looking forward to seeing all of you and you in Berlin next year with the full programming and the whole shebang and everything that we've been missing so dearly.
Absolutely.
Das ist jetzt der Moment, wo wir anfangen, für eine Shisha eine taktische Belüftung aufzubauen. Das ist ein Mittel, das wir in der Feuerwehr relativ gerne verwenden, wenn ein Raum stark verraucht ist. Man schafft eine Abluftöffnung ganz hinten, das ist die, wo im Moment unser LKW steht, und hat eine Zuluftöffnung ganz vorne. Das ist quasi diese Eingangstür. Dann stellt man einen Großlüfter, wir nehmen die First-Lüfter für den Fall, in diese Türe und Überdruck belüftet den ganzen Raum. Wenn Chappy dann seine Shisha hier aufbaut, gehen hoffentlich diese Rauchmelder da oben nicht los. Falls doch, sehen wir uns in 20 Minuten wieder.
Hallo, es ist 1:30 morgens am Montag und hier ist alles abgebaut. In Rekordzeit, das habe ich noch nicht erlebt. Sollte.
Tja, es geht, wenn man will. Aktuelle Uhrzeit, 1:30 Uhr, das war's. Gute Nacht.
Sollte immer so gehen. Gute Nacht.
And this is how it ends. A very special Eurofurence, because when the world goes insane, you just make the best of it.
Well, The elevators, as we know with various conventions, the elevators were never 100% working correct, either overloaded or other things. I'm sure that there will be some anecdotes. Oh, this is not okay. Well, let's move in and let's hope that we're not going to die. Were you here when Eurofurence was being held in this hotel? Do you have any fun memories that you would like to share? The waiting for the elevator, huh?
I always love the lobby because it's very central, like you can basically open the door of your room and look outside, okay, so something going on. Oh yeah, cool, I see ABC, all my friends, and well, go downstairs and party with them.
That a fursuit parade through the city, but somehow escalated, so we had 2,000 or so people in the audience who just showed up.
Yeah.
And the general public, imagine that. It was like a big party all over the place, and I've never experienced that before.
Die ganze Veranstaltung ist mir so in Erinnerung, dass es eine Riesenparty war. Eine Woche lang Silvester und jeden Tag durch. Ja.
You remember the disco ball and the lights shining out there?
Oh yes.
And then when you come down, let's say afternoon, from a short nap, just look down here and you see all the ferries, and the bar opens up freshly, and like also regular people, and just them having fun.
I'm actually trying to isolate one favorite moment, but I don't know, was it the moment when the trams outside got stuck in a sea of fursuiters and the police had to shut down all the roads for public transport just so the fursuiters could walk off?
The maybe was it walk was just epic.
Yeah, or maybe was it the races with those e-carts for Grandpa Kage that we had in the suite upstairs? I'm not sure. Nothing got damaged. Nobody noticed.
Den Hochzeitsantrag.
Yeah. When he asked to marry him.
Oh,
directly there. In the piano.
That happened in the piano bar.
Yes.
Yeah. That was really.
It was heartwarming. I was sitting there. And saw 90 just moving down, and Blonde Foxy was standing like 2 meters away, and he was just like getting wrecked, crying. He knew what would happen.
I made a point every evening during the stays here. The last thing I did before going to bed was to the bar and have a Jägermeister with the barmaids. And last night, I think it was 2:30 or 3 a.m. in the morning, I went there to have my goodbye Jägermeister, and they said, you know, this evening you're not going to pay for the Jägermeister, this time is on us. Oh wow. And I drank that Jägermeister and I just thought, wait a second. And it turned out, I said, this tastes strange, this doesn't taste like Jägermeister. And they looked at each other and said, I told you he would notice it. And then they laughed and they told me that they didn't have Jägermeister anymore. We had drunk too much Jägermeister and they were out of Jägermeister for the past 2 hours. They had given out Schirka Feuerstein instead.
The first volume of Mira was actually announced here.
I remember.
Yes. That was one of the biggest impact the biggest impact on my entire art career was actually starting here in this hotel.
They had a bunch of furries in their fursuits. They were out there waving to cars going by on Otto von Guericstrasse. And I happened to be walking into the hotel, and I saw the furries out there waving to everybody. And I knew that cars were slowing down to look at the fursuiters, and it didn't occur to me. And I was walking in the door and just about to pass through the revolving door, when behind me I heard brakes screaming and bam, 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 bam. And I didn't turn around, but suddenly all the fursuiters ran past me into the hotel, and I just followed them. I don't think I want to look at what's going on. That was kind of...
We caused a traffic accident.
Apparently a multi-vehicle traffic accident.
Gosh, it's such a great time. And now we're here.